welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name's Heather. We're getting some bad weather today, nothing super awful, but the first windstorm of spring is definitely on its way. So I'm doing things a little bit earlier today than I normally do. You can see I've got a bottle in my hand. My daughter Molly and I were down in the barn socializing the babies, and I noticed that one of Elpis's triplets looks like maybe she's not eating enough. Now, everybody's kind of cooped up today because it's windy outside. How's it going, Molly? Yeah, there's the boy. You got all your babies out there? Woo! So there's Stella. Oh no, yes, that's Stella. I think she might have just come off of mom. Now Elpis has a really big udder. She always has. And she's raised twins pretty well. She raised Frenzy fine last year, but you know, her mom helped her nurse the baby. The last time that Elpis had triplets, I did have to help her feed them. Whenever I put Elpis on the stand, she doesn't give me very much milk. And I thought it was just because she wasn't letting down milk for me. I don't know that udder isn't mostly edema and not enough milk. I'm not sure. Because really, she should be letting it out for her babies. What are you doing? Hi, Biscuit. He's so cute. But see, she's a little sunken in on the side. I don't really like it. And I just want to make sure she's getting enough. Let's see what she does here. Yeah, do you want some help? Huh? When I do have to supplement babies, it's my preference to not just pull them from mom. I like to basically just supplement what they're getting from mom. There's more to leaving goats on their dam than just mom feeding them. Mom teaches them how to be a goat. She teaches them what is safe to eat in the pasture. I'm not sure if you're really going to be able to tell the difference here, but she's a lot less hollow at the moment. She's kind of tucking her butt, but she looks a lot better after that. Oh, she had it for a second. There you go. Is that weird? She's taking it a little, but it might be mostly foam. No, there's some milk in there. Yeah, I am much less worried about Stella. Stella looks pretty good, huh? Here you go, darling. And Tatanka says, what about me? You're doing just fine, my girl. Little Gingy, nice and social. He still needs a home. Grady found a home. Curly found a home. I'd been calling this one Lindy, but her new family named her Maple. So she found a home. You know where she goes. Shrek is pending his new home, and Donkey still needs his home. For some reason, nobody wants the long-eared boy. You have a home, yes. Red's little golden boy, he found a home. He's gonna go home with Grady. Now his little brother, who I've been calling Blondie, he needs a home. Tizzy's two boys are still available too, as of right now, which are Larry and Mo. Mr. Moonspot's over here. Look at how pretty he is. He's gonna pee, but it sets him up real nice when they do that. You are so gorgeous, sir. It's gonna be a great buck. You too, Larry, huh? Aw, it's a little dark back here. Is Fable snuggling with Grandma? Hi, Fable. Hey, sweet girl. She's been a little skittish of me, mostly because her mom has been a little skittish of me because I've had to be treating her in her hematoma. Poor Frenzy has not been enjoying being like dragged up onto the stand. She has been really needing to be milked because she makes much more milk than her little girl can consume. And Frenzy being a little wary of me is not helping little Miss Fable, but you're getting a little better, huh? Hey, Fable. If I can get her while she's sleeping, I can pick her up and cuddle her for a little bit. Being that she's coming from my most friendly line, I'm not actually worried about her. We heard you, Chloe. Where's your friend? Pig pig. Loofah loofah. Oh, there she is. Hey girl. She's growing like a wee loofah. Look at those hams, girl. Hi. Yeah, we're up here. Hello. She's growing really well. Someone had asked for an update on the pigs. Look at her next to Chloe. She's getting really big really fast. Now you're gonna take a nap? Sounds good. Hey, Tonka. So sweet. We got her. Interesting thing that I have noticed with my goats as far as socialization, and I don't really know if this is a thing or not. It's just something that I've noticed. I guess with the exception of Biscuit, all of my nefarious kids have been more skittish than others. I don't really know if that's a thing. Now, nefarious comes from blue cactus, and they do leave their babies on with mamas for a few days, but they do pull and bottle feed, and they've got legitimate reasons for that. I'm not criticizing it. But what I'm saying is sometimes you can like artificially make a goat friendly, if that makes sense, by, you know, forcing them to see you as mama and whatever, and just the natural friendly personality may get lost in that kind of a situation. So I'm finding that his kids specifically take a lot of attention to really become just people friendly while being dam raised. And I just thought that that was interesting. Now Melee, which is one of his daughters, is coming around really well with animal crackers. She does not need any milk. I do not want to overfeed her milk by trying to put her on a bottle. So for right now, we'll just force the love like this and see how it goes, but it could be a slow and steady with her. Really, I need to win back her mama. Once I can win back mama, she should do pretty well. Although that's not necessarily a rule. Friendly mom does not always equal friendly baby, because Melee's mom is really friendly, and so is Winnie. But Winnie's spunky. She's still kind of wild. She comes for animal crackers, but that's about it, huh? It might be hard to see in my dark barn right now, but Little Fable was just butted recently, and that can set them back as far as their friendliness too. They associate you with that traumatic experience, and it makes sense. You just need to earn her trust back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Melee, you want to show them how well you're doing? You want to show them how well you're doing? Hello! Yeah. So good. Look at that. Oh, Missy. Yeah, I need to grab you and milk you in a minute. I have brought Melee up onto the stand one time to milk her, but right now I just want to focus on making her friendly. And these cookies are working. I know, Winnie. Poor baby. Poor baby all left out. I know, we're working on Melee right now. Yes. Still doesn't really want me to scratch her head, but we'll get there. Watch out.
Why don't we stay out here?
Okay, the new soil delivery is here. I chatted about this a little bit in the most recent garden tour, that I was getting a new type of soil delivered that I hadn't purchased before. And so it's this Near Source Organics All Natural Raised Bed and Container Mix. It's not super important to me that I have organic soil, though I do like to lean that way if I can help it. I hadn't tried this brand before, and so I'm really hoping that there's a lot less wood pieces in it than what I've been getting out of what I've been buying. Well, it's not like it's less wood, but it's like it's smaller wood, which I guess is better. But see, it's basically like broken down mulch. It's not really soil yet. It's getting there. This here is the Miracle Grow Organics raised bed mix. It's really similar looking, but the bark mulchy pieces are a little bit bigger in this mix. And just to reiterate, in case you didn't see the garden tour, this could change region to region. A lot of soils are manufactured with more local ingredients, usually within about 150 miles of the store that they are sold in. So I'm in southwestern Kentucky. If my soil looks like this here, it doesn't mean that's what it's going to look like near you. So you've got to get bags of soil in check. Really, no matter what the soil looks like, I still kind of need it to bulk up my beds. I've got a lot of beds to fill, so my plants might not do great the first year, and maybe not even the second year. Usually it takes about 3 years when you're establishing a new bed for it to really thrive, and so we'll just prepare our souls for that. Out of the soils that I've purchased this year, I think I like this one better, but I'm really just gonna have to grow in it to really be able to tell. This here is what is gonna go on the lane. Buster, hey man, you do know that you have a really nice water bowl on the front porch, right? He says, but Mom, tarp water is where it's at. We have 2 more Bradford pear trees that will eventually come down, but for now I kind of like it because this time of year when they bloom, you can stand under them and it feels like you're just standing in an entire hive of bees. It's like electric. We are actually going to get another deep freeze. Somebody's local forecast said low of 19 this coming Sunday, which feels illegal, being that we saw 82 just a couple of days ago. So those blooms are probably not going to last as long as they normally do, but that's okay. There's other things around for the bees. We do have a barn project this morning. You're gonna go up that direction? I guess that's the easier way.
Yeah. Made as much sense as anything to me.
Do you want to come inside and see where it's leaking from down there and maybe count
panels or whatever?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Spunky. No. Right here, can you see where these come together?
Yep.
It leaks real bad all along here.
Yep. There's a seam there.
Up there for sure. It leaks right down in the middle here.
Yeah, it's at least partially these screws that are not in wood anymore.
Right.
So really just whatever seam is over here, I need to goober up all the screws at the very least.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Those are the worst leaky spots. There's something that leaks. It leaks like right here. And I don't know where it's coming from, but that's a bad one too. That's where it looks like it's raining inside.
Right.
Because it's spring season, it's wet season. We get a lot of rain this time of year, and the leaks in the roof of the barn become very obvious. Eventually we will replace the roof in the barn, but this past year we had a lot of vehicle repair that really dug into that budget, and unfortunately we didn't even get any of the vehicles fixed. We spent a lot of money and they had to be you know, straps. Anyway, it's kind of loud in the barn right now, but he's gonna jump up on the roof and do what he can. Let me see if I can show you what he's using. Just using extra of things that we have on hand.
Well, this I bought for this.
Okay, and that has worked really well over
What, 2 years ago?
previous leaks, yeah.
Butylene tape, I think it's called.
Okay.
Probably says inside somewhere. It's supposed to seal around windows when you put new windows in.
Okay, yeah, you peel off this sticky back and it's got like tar basically on the inside.
And then color match grout caulk.
You would prefer
Which
to
is
use Lexol, but you can't find it, right?
Excess. However, we trust this in the corners of our shower,
Yeah,
so I don't see why it wouldn't work for up here.
sounds good.
I mean, potentially it doesn't stick to the metal, but I think it'll be fine.
And if
I
we
think it
do
will.
rain in about 12 hours, are we okay?
It'll be fine.
All right, cool. We kind of did a drive-by of these baby bunnies on the way in. I want to show them to you real quick. Hey, Shaika.
Should I do the bag in my circle?
Yep, yep. You've got a baby out, Sausage. Oh, it's so cute. Sausages 9 are looking really well. And happy news, I am gonna go pick up a trifecta of silver foxes this weekend. Really excited, that won't be in this video, but in the next video for sure. This little guy escaped. It's okay, it's not cold or anything. There you go. There, you guys ready to come out and play? I got a cookie. Do you know who loves cookies? Loofah Pig. Loofah Pigs loves them. You gotta watch your fingers. Yummy. Yeah. Chloe barely knows what to do with them. Eat it, girl. She's gonna take it. Good job. Here, Loofah. You know, I'm trying to protect my fingers. Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust you for nothing. No, no, ma'am. You're just gonna yell from the doorway. All right. I will deliver. Come here, sweet girl. Hang on, we're trying. We're trying. Quick. Oh, she's not as fast as the boys. Spunky. Quick. Good girl. Ow. Dude. I'm worried about the pig. I should be worried about the goat. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sir. Whoop, you're going to fall out. Ah! Come here, baby. As you can see, the cookies are helping make Spunky and President Snow and Kato nice and friendly. They still don't really want to be pet. Oh. See, that was an improvement. I'm so glad. It's so good. Get it. She got it. She got it. Good girl. I think that's the first time I've really been able to scratch Spunky on the back in quite a while. Good girl. Oh, your new owner will be so happy to see that. Yes, she will. Oh, that's so good, Spunky. Animal crackers are the way to their hearts. Clearly, look at her. Oh, what a difference this is. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Spunky, it's so good. You guys. There was a time, actually a long length of time, where she wouldn't, neither one of them, would take a cookie from my hand if there wasn't a fence between us. So that's where we started, was passing out animal crackers between the fence. And once I got really comfortable with that, it seems like in person, without a fence in between, is also okay. So if you're trying to befriend a skittish goat, maybe try that through a fence first. Happy Wednesday. I saw a thing on Instagram, so take this with a grain of salt, but we have a really bad wasp issue here every single year. It's like the red paper wasps for the most part, but we also have, they're like yellow and brown and they're mean and they'll chase you. I hate them. And so I saw this guy who had these little fake dragonflies on clips, and he said that this will help deter them. I know that you can hang fake hornets' nests and things, and that will keep them away, but I wanted to try this. This is a little bit more like visually appealing. It might not work. Do you think that this is for you? It is not for you, sir. You want a treat? If you saw me freeze drying the rabbit feet and rabbit ears, they did end up molding on the exposed ends. And so I guess they didn't dry long enough. I think the fur on the outside of the rabbit ears and rabbit feet maybe kind of tricked the sensor inside the freeze dryer to thinking it was dry when they were not. So I'm gonna be trying that again soon. What I'm gonna do differently is pierce the skin so that more moisture can leave and put it on an extra dry time. He says, lady, stop your yapping. I'd like to go around and place these today, but first I want to give you a little seedling update. The lights haven't turned on quite yet this morning, but you can see we've got a lot more germination than we had when I did the garden tour. I don't know if the light's going to be more or less helpful because it is this purple light. I have some that have white light too. I planted these for the kids. These are Oxheart tomatoes. I just planted these yesterday, so they're obviously not up, but pak choi is all up. A lot of the broccoli rabe is up. There's a lot of chamomile that's up back there. This here is calendula. We've got some calendula in every single cell, which is awesome. Still no peppers yet, but those can take a little longer, and we have a lot of tomatoes. Let's shut off the light so you can see them a little bit better. Yeah, these here in this group, these are all the Dr. Witchy, and then these are my favorite. These are Belgian Giants. All this tomato seed is from saved seed from growing here on my farm, especially the Belgian Giant. I've grown that for many, many years, and I've saved back seed for many, many years. And the theory behind saving seed instead of just buying it all the time, besides money saving, is the plants that are grown on your farm or homestead or wherever you are, whatever you call it, they are going to adapt to your local conditions. And so each generation is going to be stronger and hardier for those conditions. And so you can get a really nice, solid tomato or any kind of plant by saving back seeds in your region. Anywho, let's go place these dragonflies. I'm a little nervous that the sun is coming out. We are going to have some bad weather later. And when you have a severe weather day, you never want to see the sun beforehand. It just means that the conditions are ripening to make the storms later stronger. I also have the greenhouse shut, and I'll have to open it if the sun is going to come out. Each child requested a special color. The green stalks seem to make lovely homes for wasps, mostly the ones in the greenhouse. We'll put that guy there with our trusty owl that doesn't do really anything for the birds. The birds laugh at my owls. It's okay. One thing I don't know is if these are going to also deter pollinators. Arguably wasps can be pollinators too. They can be beneficial in the garden, but dragonflies do eat honeybees. I have no idea if they would also eat, you know, bumblebees or anything like that. Gonna at least open this little window back here and then the door on the ends for the cross breeze. That up there is a vent that is like temperature activated, so if it gets kind of too warm in the greenhouse, it'll open, and then that'll be my sign that I need to open the sides too. I had the sides down on the greenhouse really to protect my small seedlings from intense winds and the greenhouse from intense winds. Hey bunnies, you think this will work? What do you think? Wow, sausage. You got the whole gang out this morning. I'm gonna put this over here so that you guys don't try to eat it. Maybe it'll help, huh? That's it for the dragonflies. I'll probably have to get some more, but hopefully it does something. I'm good. Okay. Break. Good morning. So you guys know how there's nothing new under the sun, but sometimes we think of things independently and think that we're the first person to think of them. That happened to me. It might have been a month ago. I put the damp towel over my bread after it came out of the oven, mostly because we were kind of having a fruit fly situation in the house and I wanted to keep the fruit flies off of the bread. The towel was damp from the final proof of the dough before I put it in the oven, and I saw all this steam coming off, and I thought, I wonder if that's going to soften the crust. And it does. It actually does a better job at softening the crust of our sandwich loaf than butter does. And obviously it's cheaper because you don't have to use the butter. Now you can use the butter when you go ahead and make your toast or sandwich or whatever, but using a damp towel placed over top, allowing it to steam as soon as it comes out of the oven, really does soften up the crust a lot. So yeah, a little bit of a life hack there, which is a good one. I think it was probably like 2 weeks after I discovered that, I noticed that Lavina on Instagram had showed people how to do that. So obviously I didn't come up with it. It's one of those techniques that I guess has been used for a really long time. So go ahead and try it if you haven't. Anywho, I made a cheese yesterday, and we are in the thick of dairy season. I haven't separated any of the babies off of their mamas, but I do have some does that are still in milk from fall time. So I'm actually getting right now close to 2 gallons a day, which is absolutely cheese making time. But one of the problems that I've been having is when I allow my cheese to age for a little bit longer, the kids won't eat it anymore. It does get a little bit more acid and a little bit more sharp as it sits in the cheese cave. The way that you can slow down the ripening process is to put it in the regular fridge where the much cooler temperatures kind of slow the process down. But I decided I would make a queso fresco, and that is what this is. It's fresh cheese. You make it just like you would an aged cheese, except for you eat it sooner. The process is a little bit different. I used a recipe that I saw on the Jennifer Murch Milk Slinger channel, and I'll share that below. Levi and I did try a little bit last night, but I want to try a little bit more of it this morning after it's had a chance to fully cool and mellow out. I think that this is a recipe that I'm going to be sharing very soon. It's nice and springy, and it smells lovely. I actually used older milk for this. We had a bunch of our dairy does give birth in February, and I was very occupied in February, so I had quite a bit of February milk saved up in the fridge. And my thinking behind this was that older milk, older raw milk, will sour instead of go bad, and that souring is from the bacteria in the milk culturing the milk, and it turns some of the sugars in the milk into lactic acid, and that's that like tangier flavor that you can taste. And I thought that that would probably be really good in a cheese like this. This was 4.5 gallons of milk, and this cheese is over 7 pounds, which is great. There. Lovely. Last night it had a little bit of a squeak, which you do want your fresh curds to have a little bit of a chewy squeak, but it has gotten creamier overnight, and the flavor is delightful. It actually doesn't taste like clabbered milk or soured milk at all. It has a really fresh flavor. I'm really excited about this for fresh eating. The one that Jennifer made melted really nice too. There you go. It slices up really nice. I'd say it melts decently. That could improve with a little bit of time. Obviously, it's going to take us a little bit of time to go through this, so I am going to leave one of these out for our fridge in here, and I'm going to backpack the rest and stick these in the regular refrigerator as well, because I don't want this to age anymore. I don't really want the flavor to change too much, because this is great. It's a nice, creamy, mild, milky cheese without a lot of like strong flavor. It does have a great flavor. It doesn't taste like nothing, but it's not overpowering like some sharper cheeses can be, especially for kids. Do you guys want to try it like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tasty cheese.
Munty.
Oh, wow.
It almost tastes like mozzarella.
Yeah, it kind of does taste like mozzarella.
Made me think of was pickles.
You taste pickles?
I taste pickles.
That's interesting.
Weird.
I don't know why. I taste pickles. It's like a vinegary
You
Taste
taste
to
you
it.
taste a little bit of a tang.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like pickles.
Squishy mozzarella.
Squishy mozzarella. Alright, so the consensus is it tastes like mozzarella, which you know what? It does. Okay, 1 for inside, 3 for outside. This should last us quite a while. Jennifer says to use it within a couple months, and I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. As always, thank you guys for joining me this week. I think I'm gonna make a video of how to make this cheese for my early week video next week, so look forward to that.